first thing you will need to take skinfold measurement is a skinfold caliper, or a body fat caliper. Next, you will need to mark the 7 locations. The first location will be the chest, the second location will be the mid-axillary, the third will be the suprailiac, fourth abdominal, fifth thighs, sixth triceps, and finally seventh the subscapular. In the chest for men, get a diagonal pinch halfway between the armpit and the nipple. Women need a diagonal pinch 1/3 of the way from the armpit to the nipple. For the mid-axillary, a vertical pinch on the mid-axillary line which runs directly down from the center of the armpit. Raise your arm above your head and have your partner get these skinfold measurements. For the suprailiac, a diagonal pinch just above the front forward protrusion of the hip. For the abdominal, a vertical pinch about 1. Then will be the thigh. A vertical pinch halfway between the knee and the top of the thigh will be taken. Then will be the triceps. A vertical pinch halfway between the shoulder and the elbow will be taken. And finally will be subscapular. A diagonal pinch directly below the shoulder blade will be done. Next, I will demonstrate how to take the skinfold measurements. And while I take the measurements, I will give you some tips for accurate measurements. Make sure you take all skinfold measurements while standing. Take all skinfold measurements on the right side of the body. Pinch between your forefinger and thumb. Pinch deep enough to get to the fat, but not so deep that you start pulling up the muscle. Now don't worry, it's pretty much impossible to pull a muscle, so don't let it concern you. With the skinfold in the hand, you need to pinch hard enough to get the water out, but not hard enough that you cause discomfort. Place the body fat clippers less than ½ an inch from your pinch, midway between the crest and the base. For each of the skinfold sites, take 3 measurements, and use the average of the 3, but don't take the measurements consecutively. Instead, take all the measurements once, and then allow time to allow the skin to regroup between the skinfold measurements. This will give you consistency. Then take all the measurements once again. After you take the measurements, you will use the measurements to calculate body density, body fat percentage for women and for men. Once you have taken all the averages, you will plug it into this formula to obtain bone density. Sum 7 is the sum of all the calculations. Then with this, you will obtain body fat. The same will be done for women, although the formula for women varies differently. Sum 7, once again, is the sum of all your calculations.